I want you to know that I am with you, even in the moments when the shadows feel too heavy and the world seems to press against your heart. I see every tear, every silent cry, every worry that you try to hide. I hear the thoughts you push away, the fears that you carry alone, and the prayers you whisper in the quiet of your soul. Do not ignore this message, for it is not ordinary, and it is not meant to be brushed aside. I am trying to save you from a presence in your life, a person whose name, if spoken aloud, would bring fear into your spirit. This is not meant to terrify you, but to awaken you to truth, to call you to vigilance, and to remind you that your safety, peace, and purpose matter. There is a reason you feel unease when you think of certain individuals, a reason that your instincts and heart react before your mind can even comprehend. I am speaking to your spirit to alert you, to shield you, to prepare you. You may not understand fully now, but there is wisdom in the caution I am placing before you. This is not a punishment, nor is it a test you must endure alone. I am guiding you, holding you in a light that darkness cannot touch, protecting you from energies and intentions that are not aligned with your highest good. The world can be harsh, and people can bring shadows into your life that weigh heavily on your spirit. There are those whose words are sweet but whose hearts harbor hidden motives, whose smiles disguise plans that could harm you if left unchecked. Trust the stirrings in your heart, the small alarms that whisper when something is not right. They are not coincidences. They are divine nudges, messages from me, urging you to see clearly, to act wisely, and to protect the sanctity of your life. Do not be deceived by appearances, for appearances often mask reality. The person I am warning you about may seem familiar, even close. They may have worn the cloak of friendship, love, or trust, but their essence is not what you hope it to be. There is danger in ignoring the signs, in rationalizing what your spirit knows is wrong. Take no step blindly, for there is a plan to protect you, and every precaution matters. You are not powerless, you are not alone. I am here, guiding your discernment, strengthening your courage, and illuminating the path away from harm. You may feel confusion, even doubt, when considering my warning. You may ask why this is happening, why such a person exists, and why you are being cautioned. Do not allow fear to turn into despair. Understand that every warning is an act of love, every alert is a shield, and every instinct I have placed within you is a tool of your salvation. Fear is not the end, fear is the signal to awaken, to be alert, and to take the necessary steps to protect your life, your mind, and your soul. Remember, no darkness can overpower the light that I place in you. The truth you are being shown may feel heavy, but it is a light that guides, a light that clarifies, and a light that saves. Those who wish to bring harm often operate in secrecy, and their impact grows when vigilance is abandoned. Listen carefully to your inner voice, to the quiet urgings that come when you are alone. They are not merely feelings, they are divine instructions, pathways toward safety, and reminders of your worth. You must hold steadfast to your faith, for faith is the armor that protects against manipulation, deceit, and fear. Do not be swayed by charm, by lies disguised as care, or by promises that do not align with truth. The person whose name you dare not speak is attempting to obscure your perception, to cloud your judgment, to create a veil between you and your clarity. But clarity is coming, understanding is unfolding, and your vigilance will ensure that you are not caught unawares. There will be moments when the warning seems unnecessary, when your mind seeks to dismiss it as paranoia or overthinking. This is natural, for the heart often desires comfort and denial. But do not allow comfort to blind you to reality. Your soul has been given the gift of discernment. Honor it. Trust it. It is the compass that points you towards safety, the lens that reveals truth, and the shield that protects you from danger disguised as familiarity. In your journey, there will be opportunities to test this warning, to see if you can recognize the signs and protect yourself. Each choice you make, guided by vigilance and wisdom, strengthens the shield around your life. Each act of awareness, each moment of discernment, is a step toward safety and freedom. You are not being told this to live in fear but to live in conscious empowerment. There is power in knowledge, and there is salvation in awareness. Do not underestimate the importance of boundaries. Boundaries are sacred tools of protection, not walls of isolation. They define your space, guard your energy, and ensure that no one crosses into the sanctity of your mind, heart, and soul without consent. The person I am warning you about will often test, challenge, or manipulate these boundaries. Do not yield. Do not excuse. Do not rationalize. Stand firm in your divinely guided wisdom. Even when fear attempts to creep in, remember that I am larger than any threat. The presence of my protection surrounds you even when the danger seems close. You are held in a light that evil cannot penetrate, in a plan that cannot fail, and in a love that cannot be outweighed. This is not merely a cautionary tale, it is a divine intervention, a message of guidance, and a shield against unseen harm. Your life has purpose. Your path has meaning. The trials and warnings you encounter are not to destroy you but to strengthen you, to clarify your vision, and to direct you away from forces that would diminish your potential. You are meant to flourish, to experience joy, to walk in freedom, and to be surrounded by people and energies that honor your essence. The person whose name would terrify you is not part of this divine path. They are a detour, a shadow, a test of your discernment. Pay attention, act wisely, and do not be afraid to remove what does not belong. Do not try to rationalize away the unease you feel. It is not coincidence that your spirit reacts. It is not paranoia that you sense something amiss. This is divine communication, a lifeline thrown to you in the river of uncertainty. Accept it, listen, and act with wisdom. Protect your mind, heart, and soul. Remove yourself from situations that feel wrong, avoid conversations that drain or manipulate, and do not allow appearances to deceive your judgment. There will be moments when doubt presses hard, when fear and love collide, and when you question whether to trust your instincts. In those moments, remember that I am speaking to you. I am guiding you. I am urging you to act, to notice, and to protect what is sacred. You are not alone. You are not powerless. You are not blind. Your eyes are open, your heart is attuned, and your spirit is capable of discerning truth from illusion. You may feel as though the weight of this warning is heavy upon you, as though it presses down on your chest and makes each breath more deliberate. This is not accidental. This is the gravity of truth meeting your soul, asking you to pay attention, to be fully awake, to realize that your life, your spirit, and your journey are precious and must be protected. The presence I am warning you about does not act in the open, they cloak their intentions, they move in ways designed to confuse, manipulate, and harm. Yet, your spirit knows. Your intuition perceives. The subtle warnings that arise within you are not mere coincidences, they are divine signals, a form of communication that transcends words, reaching directly into the core of your awareness. Do not allow your compassion to be weaponized against you. There are those who seek to exploit kindness, to twist empathy, and to drain the light from the souls of those who care deeply. Your empathy is a gift, but it is also a tool that can be manipulated if wielded without discernment. Learn to differentiate between those who seek to give and those who seek to take under the guise of giving. This skill, this awareness, is not a luxury, it is a necessity. The person whose name I have warned you about may present themselves as someone trustworthy, someone close, someone familiar. But do not let familiarity dull your vigilance. Familiarity can be a mask, a method of infiltration, and a means to bypass the natural defenses I have placed in you. There will be moments when your mind tries to dismiss this caution. You may attempt to rationalize behavior, to convince yourself that things are not as they seem, or that fear is exaggerating reality. These are natural impulses, but they are precisely what this warning is designed to counter. Trust what your soul knows even before your mind fully understands. This is the essence of divine protection, listening to the inner voice that speaks quietly yet with clarity, that nudges you away from harm, and that illuminates paths that the eye cannot yet see. Understand that this is not a call to isolation. You are not being asked to distrust everyone indiscriminately or to withdraw from life entirely. This is a call to awareness, to discernment, and to intentional living. It is a call to recognize that some people are not aligned with your highest good, and that recognizing this does not make you cruel, cold, or unkind. It makes you wise. It makes you vigilant. It makes you prepared. And preparedness, dear one, is a form of love, not just for yourself but for the journey you are destined to complete. Your life has significance. Every choice you make ripples beyond what you can see. Protecting yourself from harm, standing firm in your boundaries, and listening to divine guidance ensures that the trajectory of your life remains true to the path I have laid before you. Do not underestimate the power of a single decision to turn away from danger. Do not underestimate the protection that comes from alignment with truth. Every step you take in vigilance strengthens the unseen shield around you, making it more difficult for darkness to find purchase in your life. You may experience moments of confusion, questioning, or even fear as you process this warning. That is natural. Fear is not your enemy, it is a signal, a messenger, an indicator that attention is required. What matters is how you respond to fear. Do not allow it to paralyze you, but let it guide you, sharpen your awareness, and strengthen your resolve. Fear, when tempered with discernment and courage, becomes a tool, a teacher, and a guardian. The person I am warning you about thrives on doubt, on hesitation, and on dismissal of warning. Stand firm. Stand alert. Stand in the knowledge that you are divinely guided, protected, and capable of making choices that ensure your safety. There is a clarity that comes from recognizing danger before it manifests fully. This clarity is your birthright. It is your inheritance. It is the light that I place within you to cut through deception, to illuminate truth, and to ensure that your life remains aligned with the path of goodness, purpose, and divine design. Do not fear the weight of this message. Embrace it. Let it guide you. Let it empower you. And let it serve as a reminder that even when the world seems uncertain, even when people act in ways that are harmful, your life is not at the mercy of chaos, it is at the mercy of divine protection, guidance, and foresight. You are stronger than you realize. Your spirit is resilient beyond measure. Every time you heed these warnings, every time you act with discernment, every time you place yourself in alignment with truth, you fortify the strength that has been given to you. The person whose name you dare not speak cannot diminish this power. They cannot bypass the shield that I place around you when you are vigilant. They cannot overcome the divine plan for your life, which has been written with intention, love, and unwavering care. Remember, this is not a punishment. This is not fear for fear's sake. This is love. This is protection. This is a call to recognize that life, though beautiful, contains challenges that require awareness and action. The warning I give is not a threat, it is a lifeline, a way to ensure that you do not walk blindly into situations that could cause harm. Every warning is a manifestation of care, a gesture of safeguarding, and an act of divine intervention. The person I caution you about may attempt to manipulate circumstances, emotions, or perceptions. They may seek to sow confusion, doubt, or fear in ways that obscure their true intentions. This is why it is essential that you remain vigilant, discerning, and aligned with the truth that resides within you. Do not allow charm, familiarity, or cleverness to sway your judgment. Do not dismiss the subtle signals that rise in your spirit. Every instinct, every whisper of caution, every moment of inner resistance is a gift from me, designed to protect you from harm. Your faith, your discernment, and your courage are your shields. They are the armor that allows you to navigate life with wisdom, integrity, and resilience. Do not neglect them. Do not weaken them. Strengthen them daily through reflection, prayer, meditation, and mindfulness. These practices are not abstract, they are the mechanisms through which divine protection flows, fortifying your spirit against those who would seek to diminish, deceive, or destroy. The journey ahead may not always be clear, but clarity will come if you remain vigilant, attentive, and attuned to the guidance I place before you. You are being called to a higher level of awareness, to a heightened state of discernment, and to a profound understanding of the value of your life and spirit. Do not take this lightly. Do not delay in acting upon it. Every moment of awareness is a moment of safety. Every step taken with discernment is a step toward freedom, peace, and alignment with the path you were meant to walk. You may not yet realize how many times you have already been spared. There are moments in your life you cannot see, where the path you might have taken would have led to sorrow, betrayal, or loss, but something nudged you away. A delay. A sudden thought. An intuition you could not explain. These were not random. These were not coincidences. These were my hands moving quietly in your life, steering you away from the edge before you even knew it was there. This warning you are hearing now is another one of those moments, but this time I am making it clear so that you will not mistake it for chance. I am telling you plainly, there is someone whose intentions toward you are not what they seem. There is someone whose presence may look harmless, comforting, even good, but underneath is a shadow. Do not be surprised if this person tries to draw closer to you at the very moment you begin to pull away. The closer you get to freedom, the more desperate they may become to keep their hold. They may increase their charm. They may use guilt or confusion. They may try to make you question your own perception. This is why I am preparing you now. You are not losing your mind. You are not overreacting. What you feel is real. It is your soul ringing like a bell in warning. Trust that bell. Trust that quiet inner voice. Trust that feeling you cannot put into words but which you know is true. You may think that ignoring this warning will make it easier. It will not. You may think that being nice or understanding will change the person. It will not. The one I am warning you about has made choices that have shaped who they are right now. You are not responsible for fixing them. You are not responsible for absorbing their harm. You are not responsible for sacrificing your own peace so that someone else can stay comfortable in their darkness. You are only responsible for guarding the light I have given you, for protecting the life I have entrusted to you, and for following the path that leads you to safety, freedom, and truth. You are not weak for stepping back. You are not cruel for saying no. You are not selfish for protecting yourself. Those are lies meant to keep you entangled. Hear me when I say this: boundaries are love in action. Boundaries are truth in motion. Boundaries are the lines that allow you to remain whole while still offering compassion from a safe distance. They are not a sign of rejection, they are a sign of self-respect. When you begin to act on this warning, you may feel a sudden rush of clarity followed by waves of doubt. This is normal. The old ties will pull. Familiar patterns will call out. Fear of the unknown may try to drag you back. But hold fast. Each step you take away from danger, each moment you trust the guidance you are receiving, strengthens your spirit and weakens the hold of the one who would harm you. You are not being dramatic. You are not being unkind. You are being wise. I know you are tired. I know the path has been heavy. But I also know the strength within you, the strength you do not even fully see yet. You were not created to be broken. You were not created to be prey. You were created with dignity, purpose, and power. Even now, as you read these words, something deep inside you is awakening, a knowing, a remembering, a rising of your true self. Let that rise. Let that knowing fill you. Let that strength stand up inside of you like a great and quiet mountain. Do not be afraid to let go of what does not belong to you. Do not be afraid to walk away from the person whose name would frighten you. You are not abandoning them to cruelty, you are releasing yourself to truth. You cannot heal someone who uses their wounds as weapons. You cannot save someone who does not want to be saved. You can only walk in your own light and hope that one day they will choose to find their own. This is not selfishness. This is wisdom. This is freedom. And when you feel alone on this path, remember, you are not alone. I am with you in every step, in every breath, in every tear, in every small act of courage. I am the quiet presence beside you when you think no one sees. I am the hand that steadies you when you stumble. I am the voice that whispers, "Keep going," when you feel like giving up. You may not see me, but you can feel me in the peace that returns when you do what you know is right. You can feel me in the strength that appears when you take the hard but necessary step. There will be moments of testing. There will be moments when this person tries again. But by then you will be different. You will be stronger. You will be clearer. You will not fall back into the same trap because you will have learned to listen. You will have learned to trust your inner knowing. You will have learned that your life is precious and that you are worthy of protection, even from those you once cared for. This is not cruelty, this is love. I do not bring you this message to frighten you but to free you. I do not tell you this so that you will live in suspicion but so that you will live in discernment. There is a difference. Suspicion breeds fear and isolation. Discernment breeds wisdom and safety. I am not asking you to close your heart to everyone. I am asking you to open your eyes to the truth. This is the path you are being called to walk now, a path of clarity, strength, and trust in the quiet voice within you. This voice has always been there, but now you must give it your full attention. Do not try to silence it. Do not try to explain it away. Listen. Act. Protect yourself. Choose life. And as you walk forward, you will see how the pieces fit. You will see how the warnings were not meant to punish but to protect. You will see how every nudge, every pause, every whisper of unease was part of a larger plan to keep you safe, to keep you whole, to keep you moving toward the life you are meant to live. You will see how even the pain you feel now is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate, not naive compassion, but the kind that comes with wisdom and boundaries. You are being prepared for something greater. This is not the end. This is a beginning. This is the moment when you wake up to your own power, when you take ownership of your own life, when you step out of the shadow of someone else's intentions and into the light of your own destiny. You may feel the temptation to question your own perception, to doubt the warning, or to convince yourself that you are overreacting. This is natural, for the mind often prefers comfort over truth. But remember, your heart, your intuition, and the quiet voice within you are aligned with my guidance. They are more accurate than fleeting thoughts of doubt or convenience. Each time you honor that inner knowing, you reinforce the shield around your life and open the path to clarity, peace, and divine alignment. Do not be afraid to take action, even when it feels uncomfortable. Protection is never passive. Walking away, speaking your truth, setting boundaries, and distancing yourself from harm are acts of courage. They are the expression of wisdom that recognizes what is safe and what is not. You are not being harsh, you are being faithful to your life and the divine design that values your safety above all. Understand that even if the one I am warning you about seems close, the distance you create is not separation from love, but a step into truth. Love does not demand self-sacrifice to the point of harm. Love does not manipulate, deceive, or threaten your well-being. By standing firm in this truth, you are honoring the love that truly belongs in your life, the love that nurtures, protects, and uplifts rather than diminishes or drains. As you continue forward, you will feel a quiet strength growing within you. It may be subtle at first, a gentle calm in your heart, a clarity in your mind, a steadiness in your step. But this strength is real, and it is yours. It is the product of listening, of discernment, and of courage. And it will guide you, sustain you, and protect you through every challenge, every shadow, and every test that comes your way. You are not alone, you are not powerless, and you are not without guidance. Your path is lit, and your life is guarded.